Hey guys, this is Andre, and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. As you can tell, we're on my Town Hall 9, and we're going to be doing some Super Queen farming. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that I got a second cauldron on the outside of my base using the same strategy that I used in this video that I'm going to post on the screen right now, just in case you wanted to see that, but it might be a little bit too late by the time I actually post this video. But let's get into some replays and see how these Super Queen attacks actually went. After a while searching for Dark Elixir, I could only find Town Hall 10s with Inferno Towers, but I did stumble upon this one, and I just could not pass it up. It had 407,000 gold, 526,000 Elixir, and it's a Town Hall 8, so it's really easy for me to take out with Super Queen. But don't worry guys, we're going to have some awesome replays for some huge Dark Elixir loot, so make sure to stick around, because after this one, that's going to be the last high loot one for golds and Elixir. The other ones are going to be huge amounts of Dark Elixir, so make sure to stick around for that. Guys, I love finding these Town Hall 8 bases down here in Silver League because they don't have a lot of their stuff upgraded. I mean, if you look at this guy's base, he does have a couple of purple walls, but mostly they're gold, and as you can tell, one wall breaker breaks through in a whole entire section, so it's really nice when you're carrying 12 wall breakers to open up this entire base. As you can tell, I dropped some clan castle troops to help out the DPS, because just with my Archer Queen, I wouldn't know if I would get through this entire place, so those minions and giants are going to help tank a little bit on the right side and take out some of those buildings and defenses. So right now we're a little bit over a minute into our attack, and things are looking pretty good. We're about 41% damage through this entire base. We have 267,000 gold and 131,000 elixir. I'm going to sprinkle in some wall breakers to try and open up this base a little bit more, just so my Archer Queen doesn't have to shoot at some walls, because we all know that even after the update, that is her favorite thing to do. So besides that air defense, my giants on the right side are soaking up a ton of damage, which is awesome because they're keeping my minions alive, but unfortunately I don't have enough minions at the end to take out that elixir pump. My queen on the left side is doing a great job, but it doesn't look like she'll get 100% through this base, and it looks like she's going to just be shooting at a wall for a while, so I'm just going to speed it up. And she will not get to that elixir pump. So at the end here, I just kind of let it rain out because I had troops building, and why not, you know? So that was an awesome attack. 418,000 golds and 500,000 elixir with only 5 dark elixir. But that's not too shabby. So let's go on to the next attack and see how that actually went. So for this attack, these bases are the hardest bases for me personally to use Super Queen. These square boxes just make it so easy for the queen to go around and keep on shooting at buildings and defenses while not going straight into the core. Trout73 here has both of his Dark Elixir pumps on opposite sides of the base. So instead of using my king and a lot of my minions to help funnel while we're inside of the base, I'm going to have to use them on the opposite side to get that Dark Elixir pump, because it does have a whole bunch of Dark Elixir in it, since this guy does have 3.5k Dark Elixir. I'm starting my funnel on the bottom left and the top right of this guy's base. So I'm going to use my king up top with 2 wall breakers to break in, use my king's ability, and those extra barbarians that he summons are going to go straight for that Dark Elixir pump. So that's awesome. We got 657 Dark Elixir just from that one pump. So we've already wasted 1 minute getting the Dark Elixir at the top right with my king and funneling. So I need to get my queen in here quick and actually get her into the core of the base so we can take out all of this guy's Dark Elixir. That is a successful Dark Elixir raid for me. If I leave and there is a fat 0 by that Dark Elixir, that is a good raid. But now the hard part begins. I am in the first layer of this guy's base, and there are so many different kinds of buildings that it's very hard to funnel my queen into the center of the base, even if I use a ton of wall breakers, as you just saw, to break into the second layer where she could actually shoot and go into the core of the base. I didn't have enough minions, obviously, because I had to use minions on the other side and down at the bottom right here to help funnel my queen in, so I'm going to use some of my troops but unfortunately they don't go in the center because I'm a retard and I don't put it near the entrance. But later on in this video, they're actually going to help out my queen go into the center of the base. I thought I was screwed here. I put a jump spell down because I was just panicking. I was like, please, please go into the center of the base. I beg you. These bases drive me nuts when I'm super queen farming because it's so easy for my queen just to go around the entire base. I get loot, yeah, but I'm here for Dark Elixir. I want to leave 0 Dark Elixir for this guy. I drop another jump spell in hopes of getting it, and these wizards come in clutch by taking out some of the buildings on the right side, and my queen actually goes into the center of the base. I'm super stoked right now. Now the only problem is time. She has to get through this expo, a gold storage, and then get to that Dark Elixir. So I throw a rage spell down. I am panicking right now. I'm like, I just want to get this Dark Elixir. I just want to get this Dark Elixir. She takes both of them down. I'm like, no, she's going for the mortar. She takes it down in 2 hits, goes straight for that Dark Elixir. I am cheering right now. I'm like, yes! So right now we have 3.6k Dark Elixir. That is an awesome raid. We left him with a big fat 0. That is a successful raid, guys. Awesome. Let's go on to the next attack. So here we have Lord Brian the 4th. He's a Town Hall 9 who's basically as upgraded as a Town Hall 8, so he overcompensates with how much Dark Elixir he has. But don't worry guys, we'll take it from him. Now I'm just gonna let you guys know, this is not a pretty attack. I use a ton of my minions on the right side, and they basically do nothing for me to help funnel my queen into the center of this base. I use my minions on the left side, and they're being taken out by a Tesla. So this really isn't a good clip that I wanted to show you guys. YouTubers mess up. They do. They actually mess up. So I would not show you this clip unless there was a ton of Dark Elixir. So I had to use my CC troops, which thank you, Beatrid, and everyone else in my clan for donating me troops, because I know that I'm not on as much as usual, so I can't donate as much to you, but I really appreciate it. So I'm going to start my Super Queen attack, throw in my queen, a whole bunch of healers. Luckily, my queen actually goes into the center of the base. I was really worried, honestly. I thought she was actually going to swing around because there was a ton of buildings on the right side. I throw in some wall breakers, and my wall breakers don't really help me out that much, and once they actually get to the second level of this base, they all just die. Like, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I am screwing up royally. A mortar takes out 4 of them, that wizard tower helps take them out, and my queen is going around the right side. I honestly thought I fucked up this raid right here and right now. I'm like, it's over, I'm just gonna let it play out. But luckily, my queen actually gets some intelligence. She goes over to the left side and goes into the center of the base. I am just dumbfounded now. So I'm like, okay, we're still in the game. We got this. So right before she is done taking down this elixir storage, I'm going to drop a jump spell because I want her to go into the core of the base, and I'm not going to miss it by having her take out a building and then automatically targeting something else before I put my jump spell down. So pop her ability right before we take out that mortar so that that mortar won't take out all of my troops, but unfortunately that wizard tower takes him out anyways. But look at that, we got the Dark Elixir, guys. 3.3k, 3,300 Dark Elixir. Boom! That is what I'm talking about. 238,000 gold too. That's not bad. 90,000 elixir. That kind of covers the cost of, you know, that one jump spell and a couple of troops. So let's head back to base, and it looks like we don't have enough troops to do a live raid yet. But I'm going to cut it right here, and then once we have enough troops, we will do a live raid for you guys. See you on the flip side. So I am back and ready to rock and roll. We got 2 jump spells, 1 rage spell, and 1 lightning spell. We got enough troops to do Super Queen, so I'm going to search here and probably cut it because you guys don't want to look at that boring stuff where I'm just searching through bases trying to find a good one. So I'm going to cut it right here and then get back to you. Alright, so we got 7 here who has 3.4k Dark Elixir. This is going to be the base that we're actually attacking. He has a ton of his Dark Elixir in his pumps. Fortunately, he's a Town Hall 9, so I don't have to worry about Infernos or anything like that, and I only have to worry about 2 pumps. So I'm going to put my king and a couple of minions on the left side so I can take out that maxed out pump, and then I'm going to go from the bottom and kind of the right side so I can take out that other pump. and then funnel my Super Queen into the center of the base and hopefully get that Dark Elixir storage. So I'm going to put minions down on the right side because, oh, we have CC troops. That is not good. Alright, so we're going to have to deal with those, but unfortunately, since they're splitting up, it's going to be a little bit harder. I'm just going to wait until they actually come over to the right side and make it a lot easier for me. And now I'm going to put down my poison spell. So once they're gone, hopefully I will have enough buildings taken out that I don't have to worry about my queen going off into a separate direction and not going into the center of the base. So I'm going to put my queen down and some healers behind her just to heal her up and make sure everything goes smoothly. Throw in a couple wall breakers. Unfortunately, that archer tower is going to be a little bit of a problem, so I'm going to throw 2 more down, break open that compartment, and what I'm really shooting for is that middle compartment. So I don't know how much health I have on that barracks over to the right. I really wasn't paying attention. So maybe I can throw my lightning spell on that and she won't get distracted by it. I'll probably do it just in case. And it does take it out. So that's awesome. I don't have to worry about her going over to the right side and then swinging around the outside. So I'm going to drop a jump spell so that she can go into the center. And it looks like we actually have more CC troops. So not all of them went out. I'm going to throw a rage spell down so that the healers can heal like crazy. And then my queen will not... Ah, shit. Now there's Teslas. So this might be a problem. We ran into a little bit of a hiccup. And I wish I would have done things a little bit differently, so it looks like everything's alright so far, but I do have that archer tower shooting at my healers. The archer tower's down now, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. She's going for the gold mine, and it looks like everything's fine. So everything looks like it's getting back on track. She's taking out that Tesla. She's moving over to the other one to take out the other Tesla. Tesla's just caused so much trouble for Super Queen. And unfortunately, that jump spell ran out, so I'm going to throw another one down. Hopefully she goes into the center and doesn't swing around after she takes out the gold mine. We have 27 seconds left, so it's getting crunch time. I don't have another rage to throw down, but she's going for that wizard tower, and then hopefully she'll go for the dark elixir. There's still 1.5k dark elixir. She's going for it. This is awesome. This guy also does have 2 cauldrons on the side of his base. They're like right next to each other. Anyways, get a little off track. We're getting that dark elixir. Boom! Leaving... Oh, we're not leaving a big fat 0. He still has 30 dark elixir. Oh, I'm guessing it's in his CC. So, we left with almost all of his dark elixir. We got 3,358 dark elixir. That is a pretty good raid. It was a little stressful, but a pretty good raid altogether. So that being said, this is going to conclude our Super Queen farming video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to share this video with your clanmates and friends. It really helps my channel grow. Make sure to like this video and make sure to be subscribed. Alright guys, peace!